y'all said.
I said niggas heard about it.
Yeah.
I was tuned in.
Yeah.
I was tuned in.
I started where I was talking.
I was tuned in.
We was talking.
Wait, all right, hold on. Time out. Y'all niggas cheating. My son outside.
Let's go.
Y'all start battling with nobody knowing this shit.
I was listening. Nah, we talked on it. We talked on it.
He was like,
I thought he was sitting down and he just started.
We talked on it and we started there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like how he rap. I like that little flow.
That's just a little taste. Listen, it's your boy Worldarama. We here.
He going live.
Grindhardtvpodcast. Podcast. It's your boy Worldarama. I'm really battling. A nigga named Gotti. Think he got it with me. But I'ma show him, see?
Hold on, we not about to do this on your channel.
Nigga, I'm live, nigga. Nigga, I do what I do.
Oh, you about to flame?
Look, you see, we at Hookup Studios. Yeah, that's what we got going crazy.
I don't see nothing on the couch in there, bro.
Shanks, come on, Shanks. I'm waiting for you, Shanks.
You gotta come in the back, though, bro.
I'm waiting for you, Shanks.
Hold on, this cheese left his wallet, bro.
Yo, what's goody? What's goody? It's your boy Worldarama. You already know what it is, man. Grindhardtvpodcast. And I'm here right now. Yo, I got a lot of shit to talk about today, but a lot of times, spur of the moment things happen. Like, it just happens. You know what I'm saying? And this is just what it is. And it's content for me. You heard? So I was in the studio just now. That's what you heard in the intro. And we was in there doing more songs for Loosey the movie soundtrack. As y'all know, I'm in a movie called Loosey the movie. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Kyron Hodges and everything like that. Headliner Productions. And they're in the studio. They happen to be working in my guy Shank's studio for Hookup Studios in Brooklyn, right? So I go in there, my man Grand Larceny from Jackpot, he's in there doing a song because he was the original lead guy in Partner. He was HT in Partner, but now we got I think we got Jerome. We got Jerome from Project Heat, who's now playing HT in Loosey the movie, which is dropping in January. But yeah, it's a lot of behind the scenes shit too, like, you know what I mean? And it's all good. It's all shit, you know, backstory for everything that we doing, right? So the guy in the movie I play is Black, and Black is cool with a character named Gotti. Gotti in the movie is played by Miz from Money and Violence. You know what I'm saying? Miz that was shooting everything up in Money and Violence. Well, he plays Gotti in Loosey the movie. And I'm his man, Black, right? But we in the studio right now, earlier today. This is today. We in the studio earlier today. Grand Loss is doing a song for Loosey the movie and Gotti. The real Gotti, not the actor, not Miz Gotti. The Gotti, who he's playing. Yo, we in the studio and we listen all vibing to the music that they did. So he's telling me how his flow is and everything like that. And this is the guy, Gotti, right? And I say, yo, you kind of got like a real fast type of Southern style, like a Southern flow. Because I remember last time we was in the studio, he said that he be staying in the Carolinas a lot. So when he rhymed to me, he got that fast, you know what I'm saying? So I told him like, yo, your shit fire, but you sound like you from the South a little bit when you rap. He was like, fuck out of here, nigga, I'm from Brooklyn, whatever, nigga, I'll eat you, you crazy? I'll battle you right now and kill you, I was like, and I'm looking so strange, like, I'm like, huh? I said, nigga, I just was complimenting you. How could you come at me like that, right? Excuse me, I had to drink some water because I'm getting a little parched from speaking of dudes trying to think they could fuck with me. All right, so he says that and I'm sitting there calmly and I'm like, word? I said, that's how you feel? He's like, yeah, I'm crazy, I get busy. I said, that's your word? I said, what time this session over? And there's like, oh, it's about to be over 3:30 or whatever. And it was like 3 something. I was like, we're gonna battle right after this session. Right? And then Kyron was like, oh shit, oh Bob, he called him out. I said, nah, he called me out. He said that he gonna eat me. I'm trash, or he will body me. I'm looking at him like, I just was complimenting this nigga. And I was the fact that I'm my main man in the movie is a character that's playing him, and he's an artist that's on the soundtrack. I figured like we all famous or love, but I felt like it was some real competition here now. Like I'm like, it's like when your idols become your rivals type shit. You feel me? Like I'm looking up to the nigga like, oh shit, this is the nigga, the real nigga Gotti that Miz is playing in the movie that I'm in, playing, you know, acting with his character. And the nigga gonna come at me, yo, I'll eat you, you crazy. Yo, I wanted to stay in that studio. I wanted to bring him here, actually. I offered for him to come here on this platform so we could have battled in S.STREET Media Studios. It's on the live. I'm going to play more of it. Matter of fact, let me stop running my mouth and talking. Again, this is the 20th anniversary episode. Okay? I'm also doing a 20th anniversary party. I'm doing something in Hotel 50 Bowery on a Monday, the 30th. Grindhard TV's official anniversary is Christmas Day, but I'm dropping mad episodes and mad shit about to drop. I'm dropping new mic drops off the They Love World project. I'm dropping the Union Christmas party footage with videos on it. I'm dropping, this episode is out. I got another episode. I just released a shout out to Urban Culture Productions. They just did a comedy show yesterday with Kenny Wu, a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Like, I'm just working, you know what I'm saying? So, Monday, December 30th at 50 Bowery, Hotel 50 Bowery. I'm doing a collab 20th anniversary party in collaborations with my nigga Renoir Dollars, CTM. You know what I mean? Shout out to Renoir Dollars. Hand clap it up for him. Me and my guy, we knew each other for a lot of years. We went to high school together. I was a couple of grades above him, but we got like a real weird type of relationship with us. Like we always seem to bump heads, but we always seem to come back together and ride out together. Like that's my guy. Like it's always something about your friends that you knew for a long time that you might not like, but y'all always gonna wind up having love for each other. And that's the type of relationship I feel I got with my guy Rem. You know what I'm saying? So my 20th anniversary, he said to me, yo, World, it's your 20th anniversary, and I don't feel like you should just not do a party or do something to celebrate it. So let me do an event with you. And he's actually an astronomical force when it comes to promoting parties and shit like that. Like he definitely is a promoter. Like he definitely makes it happen and bring people out. So shout out to my guy Remy, and we doing 20th anniversary Grindhard CTM party at Hotel 50 December 30th. Music by DJ Epidemic. You already know what it is. He got a lot of shit going on over there. It's a lot of things. You could come in there, get your videos played on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? They playing records of artists. It's a lot of shit going on that he already do with Industry Mondays. I think he does something in conjunction with labels and lawyers and shit like that. It's a lot of big shit going on over there. So, you know what I mean? It's only right that Grindhard TV's 20th anniversary be over there celebrating the 20 years with that. Of course, me going live and doing shit, and me and Rem performing because he got a Collabo King project coming out, and I forgot the other joint coming. He did like a lot of freestyles over. He got that out. So we both got a lot of shit out. I got the They Love World project out. I still got the Link Between Volume 8 joint. I still got joints from the Worldarama's Vision coming out. Like we got a lot of shit going on. The doors open up at 6. It's like from 6 to 12. It's really 6 to 11, but they might stay till 12. But it's like, you know what I mean? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 5 hours for you to come through there. The first 2 hours from 6 to 8 is when they be live on their iHeart station and they platform and shit. So shout out DJ Epidemic for allowing us to come in and make some shit happen with him over there. So pull up. If y'all artists, if y'all want to come through, Grindhard TV's 20th anniversary, CTM, Renoir Dollars, Worldarama, we gonna make that shit happen December 30th at Hotel 50 on the Bowery in Manhattan. It's gonna be crazy. DJ Epidemic already putting it on it there. Shout out lawyers and labels is involved though. So I heard it's a lot of things going on, you know what I'm saying? So December 30th from 6 to 11, it's gonna be crazy. Pull up, and that's how we gonna do. Any sponsors or anybody want to come in and get involved, get some of this exposure or whatever, that's what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I wanna I shouted that out. Now I want to just say and get back to this battle. So now, I already said what I said about the battle. I'm going to go back into the footage so y'all can hear it. Let's check it out.
Lonnie Lyric, what's good?
Tommy's World, what up? Yeah, I'm about to go in right now. Somebody just called me out. They didn't even know that I do this, okay? Somebody just called me out, y'all. Look, just pay attention. They was sleeping.
All right, I'm back. My bad.
I hope you're not committing suicide.
Chronicles a hookup, man. I want to see this. We doing one quick round right here because I got another system about to come in.
Gotti is
Yo, we got
Quick and easy, man.
cheese.
Quick and easy.
cheese.
Tell him chill for
You there?
I am. What up?
All right, copy. Take that to the front. My bad, y'all.
Right there.
Huh? Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. No more interrupt. Let me put this shit on airplane mode. Niggas about to. I can't even. Niggas is gonna call me out. Let's do it. Alright, we back. Play it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Raw TV.
That was good.
You got Dboogz. You know what I'm saying? Hookup Chronicles.
Yeah.
Got some important people in this spot. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said
Nigga,
just to go with the
Just
game.
out.
Just to go. Especially being that you close your own shit up.
I got more. You know what I'm saying? I got more.
Oh, he got four.
You went on the live. Hold on, look.
He said that wasn't nothing. He got four for
We
you.
ain't got that much time in here. It's a
Yeah,
business.
then we quit. Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Jump right in.
I'm gonna go,
Oh, you going first?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
So,
You got it.
this nigga don't dig this, then he'll get a broken nose. I'm talking real quick. I move just like an M6 on an open road. Now I was in the Poconos, then went out to be more. That bread started getting low. Yeah, I needed to see more. I used to move bricks, then switched it up to the 3/4s. Cause nigga, now the coke price went up and down like a seesaw. So they like what it was gonna be, ball. A nigga told me, ball, is either you a D-boy, your B-boy, your C-boy. And I was like, you know what? No bullshit. But nigga, this is real rap. AR-15s with the banana peelbacks. I find time to deal crap, but I still rap. I do a crime, my lawyer mine is a pill lap. With no deal, the boy flows so skilled, I'm so ill. Like, for real, little nigga, you should go chill. Now, if you ain't got a mill or a milli, I catch you at the club, I'm running up with the Billy. Beat your ass silly. An extra body is nothing. I got the bag with me. A homie turned to a robbery, keep a mask with me. And it's a ski one. You don't see them niggas around me cause I don't need none. If you ain't a body by now, you about to be one. Gotti on his bullshit. Vest on me, the Teflon with a full clip. And I bet some niggas get stretched on when I pull this. I put everybody together like it's a bullpen. I heat your ass up like a sweater under a wool, bitch. If you know a nigga better, you tell him Gotti the boss, bitch. And of course this, and then of course that. And I heard you niggas spit you all whack.
2 minutes of death. Alright, that's round one. Gotti, alright. Wrong, 2 minutes, let's get it. We talking about?
Yo, I'ma show this rapper how live a nigga could be. He talk about me, his life's in jeopardy, gas in his teeth, slapping the heat, clap at his feet, doing dance in the heat, doing the running man, not in place, you dive and duck in your face. Cause I'm old school like Pepsi slogan, new generation. I get you hit up, leave you spinning like a locks combination. 44, 38, Mac 11's the code. I'll bag your girl, fuck her face, then put it right in a hole. When I'm writing you sold, trying to spit my hot shit you cold. Like icicles, you a bitch, that's why these labels they dick you. You dope, I can fix you, like needles prick you right in your vein. You hype but you lame, stop rhyming for your block with that same style. You claim well, but soft as a cub, light as a bulb. Scared to death of me like TLC, triple pussy you scrub. Cause I don't really sing, don't really bring the crowd to a halt. Don't really astound when I don't really assault. And I don't really distract when I don't really get ill. Nigga really don't want to get killed. Really tell me how you feel. Seriously, these cats be seriously, mysteriously missing from my memory bank because I'm really shitting. This is really hitting. This is really underground. I'm here. Where you really going now? This nigga is going down. Really pussy, trying to act tough. I'm really calling his bluff. He really want to get snuffed in his face really hard cause you really hating. Cause I'm really better than you and your fans I'm really taking. I'm breaking up the cypher cause I'm really hurting egos. You really getting hyper. You can't really fuck with this flow. You asshole, go home and really pack clothes. Vacate the Poconos for real, but don't really come back though, motherfucker.
Alright, wrong, there you go. Wow, Hookup Chronicles. Y'all niggas gotta tune in and come back.
I ain't done yet though. I ain't done yet. I can go again.
We out of time.
Go again.
Look, I'm gonna say this. If you want to make this shit count, we can set this up and we can do this properly. And
He said he gonna eat me though out of nowhere.
I mean,
I don't know what y'all think.
You just ate. Yo, there's people on the live. Yo, who ate? Who ate here? Who ate? Come on. You niggas is here.
Chicken jump.
Word. I'm not done. Like, let's go. You said you gonna eat me, son. I'm ready for you, son.
My man got a video.
Come on. Yeah, I know. I know everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. I know.
But definitely, this is interesting. It's cool.
I do this shit, man. Been in this fucking rap game for fucking decades, nigga. Nobody just gonna come and say, nigga, me up.
Not enough.
How? Just because you see me with the camera and all that, don't think I don't got this, bro.
Nah, you can rhyme, but
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I ain't gonna say you can't rhyme. You can rhyme.
You cannot say I can't rhyme,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? But that wasn't enough.
If you think you finished me with that shit you said, then you ain't ready for me.
You know what they said?
You ain't ready to see what the people say.
You ain't ready for me. Yo, I can bring you on my podcast right now. We can go live. We can go for 2 hours on my podcast. That's a big platform, nigga. I heart Rough Riders, all that. My shit out there. I will battle you on my shit today. Right now, on my live. We could go to S.STREET Media Studio right now. My nigga K-Ron right here. No, I do my podcast on Mad Platform. He's bugging, son. I will cream puff this nigga on the he's wild.
You know a nigga lower shakes when they
bugging. Yo, this nigga called me out and he couldn't even fuck with me. And I got mad old shit for this nigga.
Studios, you know what I'm saying? Listen.
Grindhard TV, what's up?
Grindhard TV, Bugatti the boss, my nigga Ram, dope artist.
Hook up studio.
But listen, we gonna make it count. We wanna make it count. We gonna set it up. We gonna make it count, and we gonna see. We gonna let the music talk. We gonna let the motherfucking music talk. They doing a little Wayne right now. But yeah,
that was just a preview. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna get a lot worse. That was just a preview. It's gonna get a lot.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Promise you.
You know what? When I first met this guy, I was actually happy to meet him because I'm in a movie and one of the characters, I'm playing his people. So I'm acting in a movie that's about his life. So I was looking at this nigga in a different way until he called me out to battle. Now I'm gonna finish him. I'm gonna finish him, son. So I want y'all to know this on live. I'm gonna finish this guy.
Man, y'all know me.
I'm about to go crazy.
Y'all know that's not gonna happen, boy. You know, that's
I actually was looking up to this guy. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, this guy, we playing him in the movie. I'm gonna finish this nigga on the mic.
Still gonna look up.
It's all love though.
Still gonna look up. Definitely.
All friendly competition, nigga. But I
lose this. I've been doing.
Called him out. He said, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, you just turned me into the Incredible Hulk now. I was David Banner before.
you probably got the first one.
Yeah. So, there you go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who heard that, who was listening on the live and all that, but yeah. Shout out to the nigga Gotti, man. You know what I'm saying? His Instagram is Dboogz _the _boss. You know what I'm saying? I got it on my live on Grindhardtvpodcast. It's I say Loosey the movie, Hookup Studios, Worldarama v Bugatti the boss, hip hop culture, Grindhard TV 20th anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Like we battled, son. Like, yo, real talk. I battled Cannabis and Pumpkinhead in front of the Lions Den. Like, I could say niggas that I battled. Like, I battled niggas. Like, I've been in places where I've had battles. Like, it may not been publicized and all of this stuff, but I've been places where I've been battling niggas and niggas like, yo, son, you nice. I mean, I've been in places where it was getting heated and all that. Like, a nigga can't just call me out and say, yo, I'm nicer than you. I'll demolish you. When I'm trying to praise you and give you love, like, you can't do that, son. Like, there's no way. I got mega battle rhymes and the mega animal aggression to go crazy on you on this mic device or even just in a studio freestyling or whatever. That was just some old shit that I put together. Those was old rhymes, but I could freestyle at the top, dissing a nigga. I got other battle raps. Like, I got shit, son. Like, it's not a game. Like, I guess niggas see me as like an older statesman or I'm a camera videographer guy or I'm Mr. Grindhard. But yo, I love rap first. I started off dancing. I love as a dancer, but obviously I'm a big nigga now. I ain't out here flipping around and doing all that breakdancing shit. But rap stuck with me, my nigga. And I've always been that go-getter the way I make shit happen. And this is why I'm so good at like marketing and being places and making shit happen and social media and doing all that shit. Like, I'm good at that, man. I ran Mad Souls marketing and merchandising for 4 years. Shout out to my nigga Moses, Greg Keller, all the Mark D'Amelio, the whole team. I was, you know what I mean? Like, I do this. But I fucking rap, nigga. I'm a MC, nigga. Fuck you mean? My flow is immaculate, impeccable. You heard? I don't think enough of y'all is listening to that Back At It record. Shout out. I want to get into that too. Shout out to DMX. R.I.P. Happy belated birthday up in heaven. You know what I'm saying? It was a great, great, great show. I told y'all I stopped drinking, but today, this is Grindhard TV like 20th episode, 20th anniversary episode, because the anniversary is actually Christmas Day. So today is the episode right before it. So I'm really celebrating. So I don't really drink, but I got a little sippity whip in here. So that's probably why I'm feeling a little woozy and goofy. I'm going to a couple of spots after this. My day has been busy. I already was on live from my first stop from battling this nigga Gotti from Loosey the movie. I'm here right now, S.STREET Media Studios, and I'm also gonna go to a video shoot after this, and then after that, I'm gonna go to Manhattan to an event. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy, DJ FMI. Shout out Hit the Beat and all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what y'all doing out here. You heard? You know what I mean? Keep doing what y'all doing, grind hard. You already know. And y'all can call up too. Call-up lines is open. You know what I'm saying? 516-540-1684. If y'all got something y'all want to say, talk to the people or whatever, because I want to get into a whole bunch of shit today. But I was just at the DMX event at SOB's the other day, and it was a wonderful, wonderful event. Shout out to Cha-Cha Mystique. I saw her there. You know what I mean? I'm going to start having her come up as a co-host sometimes. I be wanting to feed off of like woman stuff, and she don't give a fuck. She say whatever she want. So I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know what I mean? I always fuck with Cha-Cha Mystique, so it was good to see her in there chilling with her peoples and vibing out. I met DMX's wife. You know what I'm saying? Not the first one, but the last one, the one that's now the widow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. She's a sweetheart, beautiful young lady. And I met his son, one of his sons, and one of his daughters. You know what I mean? So it was great. And it was mad cousins and different family in there. I followed all of them. So on all of them DMX posts, all of those people that I tagged in it is his family. Like, I don't just got random people tagged in my motherfucking posts when I be posting shit. It be the real people that's really running with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Word up. You know what I mean? Yo, matter of fact, yo, Boogs, call up, my nigga. The real Dboogz was in there. Yo, he know every DMX song. Call up, my nigga, 516-540-1684. Word, call up, my nigga. That shit was crazy, you heard? Shout out to the real Dboogz. I just tagged him and shit. Peace, my guy. You know what I'm saying? If you in there, come in. Word. But, yeah, like that DMX shit, it was fire, man. I ain't gonna front, going there and you could tell it was just a bunch of people there that just love DMX. And you know what I'm saying? Yo, it was crazy because I thought when you went in there, you know, probably everybody that was like videographers, because shout out Johnny Nunez. He was in the building. Salute Johnny Nunez. You already know what it is. It's always good to see you. You know what I'm saying? You've been in this game for a long time, longer than me actually. But I remember you from, you know what I'm saying, the Mad Soul days from like 2000, 2001, shit like that. I remember you from back then, you heard? So salute to my guy, Johnny Nunez, man. He was there as well. Yeah, man, like it was, you could tell it was some people there that really loved him. It was his family and it was his fans, his true fans. And then, you know, of course there was a lot of media there. But when you went in there, you thought it was going to be a lot of celebrities and stuff like that was going to be there to, you know, get on stage and show they love. It wasn't. It was more so his family and close friends. You know what I'm saying? And they had the Rough Riders, the cake. It was a dope event. It was a dope, intimate birthday party celebration and commemoration of DMX. And shout out to his wife. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold up. Somebody calling up right now. Oh, shit. Hold up. Okay, somebody just called up. Let me see. Let me get them back on the line.
Peace, King.
Yo, who this? Who this calling up?
Yo, this Dboogz.
Yo, what's goody? Yo, this the real Boogs, the real Dboogz on this shit. What's good, my guy? I think you got your whatever you looking at it on, you got yours too high. Turn your volume down on whatever you watching the show at. Yeah, turn that down, son. They gonna hear you regardless. You heard?
Yeah, I got you.
Yo, so I'm in here talking about the DMX joint and shit, and I just was saying, like, yo, son, you know every DMX song, my nigga. Like, how is that, son?
I grew up on all of this, man. Like I could go back to as far as to when Get At Me Dog and all of that was on the radio, and then they played the remix and all of that. Like me and my friends we was diehard Rough Rider fans and all of that. Like and in Fort Greene,
right,
when they had the flags and all of that, everybody and their mother had a flag. If they didn't have the T-shirt and everything, everybody was walking around. Like Rough Riders are responsible for a whole lot of stuff that's going on and everything, and they definitely was for the streets. And you know what I mean, the really getting busy when it come down to you know just music and being lyrically talented. You understand what I'm saying? So
yo, I ain't gonna front. When Wah got on stage and he spoke, like you could tell that DMX was with a family. It wasn't just like a label situation, because DMX is not related to D and Y and all of them like blood, but the family, the vibe that they had, and the fact that DMX was like the main face for Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? Like they had other groups like the Locks and all of that, but when you thought of the Rough Riders, you thought of DMX and his pit bulls and chains on his neck and motorcycles, and you know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely the forefront artist for that label. You feel me? Like that's how I feel. It was like DMX was Rough Riders. You heard?
Yeah, all the way.
So yo, like, what is your affiliation with Rough Riders? Because you was there with the Rough Rider shirts on. You knew all of the people, the family. Like, what's your part that you play in that whole like situation over there? Rescue. Oh, okay, so you wanted the Rough Rider rescue team.
Yeah. So the way this went down, one of my cousins or whatever, he had signed up. So this was like around the time where I was working at the United Nations and everything. Mm-hmm. So I literally saw the site to go over there and sign up. And I signed up, but years go by and everything, you got responsibilities and all of that. But I was still always tuned in. Like I said, I had every album. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was definitely a fan for real and everything, diehard fan, because it wasn't nothing really going harder than Rough Riders and everything. You understand what I'm saying? So it was like the music that they gave off was just, it was so exciting and everything. Like, you know what I mean? For any story that X gave and everything, anytime I ran into somebody, it was that real and everything. Like I went to the Jews bars when they did the opening in Yonkers and everything. I was there on the first day that it opened, all of that.
Right. Yo, so how long has it been since you signed up and you've been affiliated?
Early 2000s.
Oh, okay, so it's been over 20 years then, right?
Yeah, so
about 20.
And then I had a conversation with Knowledge and everything. So when DMX came through, it was a situation where I had a conversation with Steph.
Oh, okay.
And we was promoting DMX album and everything, his last album, Exodus and everything, and in Florida. And Steph was like, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, you with us? He was like, yeah, nah. So you with us? So you a rescue? You a Rough Rider rescue? So I'm like, oh, like, all right, cool. Street team. I'm like, all right, cool. So we were just moving around, and I was promoting heavy. But like I said, I've been all over. Anytime they had events and everything, or
right.
Kiss or the whole Locks or X was gonna be around, I made it my business or whatever to be out there if I could. And you know what I mean? Like I was around so much. K thought I was one of the video dudes and everything. So he was like, yo, yeah, come on, cool. He with us.
Okay. That's crazy though, how his album was Exodus and his last son, You know what I'm saying? His name is Exodus.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So how was your experience at this event right now? Because I see you was all they gotta do is go on my lives and look at my footage. You was having a good ass time, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. Everybody was actually, but you could tell like you definitely is a ride or die DMX fan for sure, my guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dog is for real. For any story that Dog told was the truth, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? We got the real Dboogz on the phone right now. He's an artist from Brooklyn. I wanted to. Do you remember where me and you met at?
I'm trying to remember, son. You know what I mean? One thing I don't forget is the face. So, yeah, I mean, it's been so much or whatever. I don't forget.
How old are you now?
I'm 40, pimp.
So then you not. Your cousin is a producer, right?
Say that again.
Your cousin is a producer.
What cousin you talking about?
Damn, what's his name? Short, dark-skinned nigga. He used to produce out of an apartment in Queens, in Forest Hills.
I'm trying to remember.
Shout out my nigga, the real Taste Buds. I mean, the Best Buds. Sorry, the Best Buds NYC on the live right now on the check-in. What's goody, my guy? Word. Yeah, but that's what I think. That's what I think it was, but I don't know. That was a long time ago. I'm not sure, son. That could be it, but I'm not sure where it is. I see a lot of people, a lot of places, and I do remember faces because your face is definitely familiar to me. But I know we met somewhere before. It was something.
Yeah. No, that's a known fact because like I said, I'm cool. I'm cool, and I'm tight with a lot of people. Big shout out to the Lost Boys. You know what I mean? Rough Riders, Wu-Tang, my bloodline and everything. You know,
tell everybody you got a lot of music. Tell everybody some of the features that you got already.
I mean, some of the features that I got already. Well, I didn't put out a lot, so I really don't. I mean, I put out some songs and everything or whatever, but you know, I got a whole lot of songs or whatever that I got in the cut ready for next year.
Right, but you got features on them, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not to put it out there too tough, but I got some.
Are those features edged in stone, or you can't really speak on them yet?
No, it's definitely edged. You know what I mean? I definitely got it. Big shout out to Pain in the Edge. Big shout out to Sheik Loose. Big shout out to Shaheem the Rugged Child. Who else? Yeah, I got some things. Big shout out to Spliff. Big shout out to XL. He's a new artist or whatever. Kia Booking or whatever. She's managing him.
Shout out Kia Bookings. Oh, I wanna talk about your manager too, because she's mad cool. Like she's mad cool. What's her name? And give me some backstory on how y'all met.
Oh, Kia Booking?
No, the girl, the one who was there with you at the spot, the lady. What's her name?
That was Marie Alice and everything. She's actually a actor.
Oh, okay, she's an actress. Yeah,
actor or whatever. But I the big shout out to Cela Rock or whatever. He's one of the. You know, one of the old school, or you know, back in the day and everything. I did a song with them called My Stage and everything. So big shout out to him and her. We did a lot together. We traveled together. You know what I mean? We did an event for the Estrada family. Big salute to Eric Estrada and you know.
Eric Estrada, that's the guy from Chips, right?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that shit lit. You've been around, son. You connected, my guy.
Yeah. A lot of things. I'm always humble with it, though. You know.
You cold?
I've freestyled on TV. Big shout out to Coco and everything, and Ralph McDaniels and all of that. I did you know some things on Video Music Box or whatever early. It was, you know, some of the ones that actually, you know, helped me within, my career and everything. So big shout out to them. You know what I mean? Uncle Ralph, he's definitely a legend.
That's a fact. Salute Uncle Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box.
I've known him and DJ Red Alert and Shaheem since I was 10 years old.
I'm gonna remember where exactly I met you at because I know it's like some history behind it, and I gotta remember because I know it's something how I know you and shit like that. You know what I mean? But so what you dropping on the top of the year? Because this year is practically over. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much the joint I got with Sheik Loose, some joints I got with my guy Blue Diamond. Big shout out to Brooklyn Hayes. Big shout out to Breeze the Realist. You know what I mean? She's featured on my actual second joint that I had put out. We going, back to my beginning years and everything, so she always tore it up. Sheesh. I got a lot of stuff or whatever, but as far as the timing or whatever, I don't have the exact, dates or whatever, but knowing the first quarter it's definitely gonna be popping.
All right, that's what it is, my guy. Like I'm saying, I'm here. We in the studio, Grindhard TV podcast, S.STREET Media Studios, iHeart, Rough Riders, Annie Hard Knock Life, Roku. Like we out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So tell everybody where they can find you at.
Oh, you can just look me up, man. I'm Dboogz, DBOOGZ. Again, D.
On Instagram it's the real Dboogz.
The real, yeah.
The real Dboogz.
When you look me up, period or whatever, my jam gonna pop up. Big shout out to the ones that wanna be.
Yeah.
But it's only one Dboogz, the real Dboogz, the blue check Dboogz.
Yeah.
When you look me up in Google, Dboogz, the actor Dboogz.
Facts. Yo, how that blue check action is what's that all about, my nigga? Let's talk about that.
Me grinding or whatever. I've put in a lot of work or whatever. I do something called the Dboogz All Stars and everything, which is my LLC and all of that. So like I said, I've put in a whole lot of work or whatever to get where I'm at. I got hit. Like, yo, listen, this is what it is, and this is what's going on, and you're now verified. Put in your information or whatever it might have been, and you know what I mean. It was history from there. I just, my reason for accepting it was I have a whole lot of people that want to be Dboogz. So the fact that that's what I saw. You know what I mean? And the only way I can really separate myself is, with that actual blue check.
So how much is it for the blue check now?
Oh, I didn't pay for nothing. Salute to the ones that pay for it, not me.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up. Because a lot of niggas be paying for it.
So this type of time or whatever that, I've never been on and everything. And you know what I mean? Like, I do what I need to do.
Well, I wasn't coming at your neck or nothing like that by saying that, because nowadays this independent era, this is all payola's era. This ain't it's rare that you get a nigga that's really feeling your music and they showing you love and they just playing your shit and they trying to help you climb to the top because they know that that's going to be a good look for them if your shit blow up or if a producer blow up. But nowadays it's a payola thing. You got to pay your way in the game, son. That's what it seemed like to me. So don't think because I said how much it costs for that blue check that you know what I mean, I would discredit you in any way, because mad niggas in here is paying for these blue checks, bro. Some of the biggest niggas done paid for it, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's definitely like that and everything. I mean, to where it ain't even nothing or whatever to have a blue check or whatever, because now they having everybody buy it now or whatever. So you really can't separate yourself or whatever, because now you can just pay for it or whatever, and you pretty much feeling important. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But That's why the getting your credit up and getting business loans wave is so fluctuating crazy, because everybody want to get paid. So everybody's going to be their own businessman. It's all about getting business loans. It's like a label. When you sign to a label, you really signing a loan. You signing a loan for them niggas to invest in you and give you money and pay money for you to get big so they could earn more money off you. It's really a popularity thing. You got to pay mad bread to get yourself popular enough to where you get paid for shit, or people doing big things for you for free. And that's what it's all about. So that's why everybody, like Master P, I just seen him on a live. He was talking and saying how when he signed his distribution deal, he spent $25,000 to sit down with, I think it was Michael Jackson's lawyer. He paid $25,000 just to sit down with him for him to get a distribution deal with, I think it was Priority, and he had to have $200,000 to $300,000 to market himself. So he was going to get a major distribution deal with Priority, but he had to have $200,000 to $300,000 to market himself, because it's all about the marketing. So he paid $25,000 to a lawyer to sit down with him, for the lawyer to tell him, I could get you a distribution deal through a major, but you got to have at least $200,000 to $300,000 to market your shit, and you're in there. And that's exactly what happened. And that's how Master P was known as being an independent guy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where it all stemmed from. So it's a payola game now to be independent, my nigga. So it's just about having money. So if you could take out loans and you really believe in yourself, yo, just invest in yourself, my nigga. Like, that's it. Spend the money to get you on everything, get you out there, get your record on the radio, go crazy. And when your star shines, now you charge everybody for everything and make your fucking money back. That's what it's all about. You betting on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gambling on your talent. And that's what it's all about. I ain't gonna front. I'll spend $1 million into me. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck. I already know. Whether win, lose, or draw, I believe in myself that much. That you know what I'm saying, with hiring a team and whatever money that I got to spend to get me to that next level, I will do it, because I know where I'm at and where I'm going. It's not about trying to throw mad shit out there or trying to be, it's all about being at the right place at the right time and meeting the right people and keeping the right connections and never leaving a stone unturned. But you also got to have that money to be at these places, and whatever a person's fee is, you got to have that money to pay it, and you got to do it. Got to be done, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the independent game is now, and I realize that. So I know what has to be done. You heard? I ain't waiting for no label to come save me or nothing. That's just what it is. Everything is pennies out my pocket, or I'm charging niggas for my services and I'm using that to then invest back into my shit. So that's what it's all about. You heard?
Yeah, I already know.
So yeah, so follow at The Real Dboogz, Boogz, on Instagram, and y'all can check him out. He's actually on the episode. I'm gonna take those lives from my Instagram and I'm gonna put them on YouTube. But the only thing about it is, when I go live on Instagram, sometimes in locations, the footage only be like, 420 or 360. It don't be like as clear as I want it to be. So sometimes I just either leave it on Instagram, or I'll take it and just put it on anyway, and just have it on YouTube just so it could be up there forever. But this is a big event, and then we had a great time. R.I.P. DMX. Shout out to his widow. You know what I'm saying? She was a wonderful person. The family, everybody, it was lit. Shout out to everybody. Rough Riders Radio, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Miss Info, you already know it's all love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Word. You know what I'm saying? So you got anything else you want to say to the people? Because I'm about to go into another segment, and you can stay on the line and give your opinion on shit if you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. I ain't got no problem with that.
All right. So we got Dboogz on the line right now, y'all. He with us, Grindhardtv calling. I'm gonna listen to some shit. This is from James C.B. Gray. He's actually the gun guy for Loosey, the movie that I'm in. He gives all of the gun props and all of the money and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he posted something, and this is about ex-big pharma chemist speaks out. Now let's listen to this, y'all.
Worked for the drug industry. Science was completely abandoned. These drug companies that I was interviewing with had no problem telling me, look, we design drugs based on treating symptoms. We don't cure. That's a business model, okay, that allows you to give a drug to a person for life.
You can hear this?
The next level of of drug advertising is inventing disease. When you run out of symptoms, you don't have any more clientele. With psychiatric medications, you can invent diseases all day long. There's 2 words that a psychiatrist fears. Prove it. And if the doctor can't do it 9 times out of 10 they can't, then don't take the drug. I wondered, as a chemist, I'm making these drugs, they're proving deadly in our labs, and they're proving deadly in other labs, dangerous, ineffective. How are they selling them? Big Pharma has the best marketing department in the world. Geniuses. You simply pay to report that the study showed positive results. You're paying them. You're buying science. At least 125,000 people dying every year from prescription drugs. You would think that you'd spend more in research to try to offset the death toll. No, keep going with marketing. Market, market, market. Hypnotize them and drug them, and get them into their psychiatrist so they can swallow the next Cymbalta or the next Prozac, or whatever they're going to package it as and name it as.
You heard that, son?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Yeah, I heard it.
the motherfucking pharmaceutical companies, all they want to do is keep us drugged up and motherfucking sick, bro. This dude said it, and you know you can't really believe everything you see online, but yo, this is a fact. Because before I started working for my day job that I've been on a job for 18 years, I was working at CVS. But I wasn't in the stores. I worked in the doctor's offices because like 19 years ago, right? CVS had these prescription machines, and they would bring them to prominent doctor's offices so that when people would walk out of the office, before they even leave the front door, we're there greeting them with a CVS pharmacy machine so they could fill their prescriptions at CVS at the doctor's office and not go to nowhere else. So we was like stealing all of the fucking prescriptions before they even left the doctor's office. And I was in the doctor's office on 3rd Avenue and 63rd Street. It was called Yaffe and Rubin or some shit like that. And these were popular doctors. They were the doctors for what's the guy, David Blaine. I met David Blaine there. The Dr. Yaffe was remember when he did that shit on 40 Deuce where he was in some hanging somewhere? That doctor was there. He went to that because that's his doctor. He needed to be there. I met David Blaine. Diddy was his doctor. So all these prescriptions that they saying Diddy used to get to be able to do shit, I'm sure they was getting it from this nigga Yaffe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to incriminate nobody. I'm not snitching or nothing like that. But I seen Diddy come through there a few times, right? Rachel Ray. I remember putting Rachel Ray on the thing. And this is when she was getting married to her husband. These is facts. So if any of them ever watch this, they'll be like, oh yeah, I do remember that guy. He was there. Rachel Ray, before she was getting married, because she came to the doctor's office because she had to get those shots before you go to Africa because she was going to get married in Africa. I think they did a marriage in Africa. And I had her come to the machine, and one of the ladies that from CVS picked up the call, and it was a video thing. And she was looking, and I was filling the prescription for her, and I was like, how you doing? I'm here with, and I asked her name. She's like, Rachel Ray. And I was like, Rachel Ray, she's here to fill her prescriptions. And it was a whole spill that we needed to do. So the lady was very nice. She was talking about how she going to Africa with her husband and getting married, whatever. And when she left, the lady, the pharmacist that was on the video chat, she was like, did you not know who that was? I said, that she is. She said her name was Rachel Ray. She was like, that's Rachel Ray. She is a famous, chef or whatever the lady was at the time or whatever. And I was like, well, I didn't know that, but she was a very nice lady. She was like, yeah. She's like, oh, she is very popular. I was so happy to meet her. I was like, oh, okay, cool. What's the guy name that? Oh man, what's the most popular weather meteorologist name? No, not Mr. G, the black guy who lost mad weight. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't.
What's the guy's name? The fat black dude that lost weight and shit. He's still on Today. He's on that the Today shit. I'm gonna remember his name, but he used to come in there. The other guy, oh shit, what was his name? He played in the movie Ethan Hawke. I met all of these guys, son, working there. Like all these guys were coming there to see their doctor for whatever reason they had or whatever the case may be. So back to what we was talking about. I remember when the Pfizer or Moderna or Novo Nordisk or any one of these big companies would come to bring their new drug there, what they would do is they would bring gifts for the whole office. They would either buy breakfast or lunch, and they would bring gifts for the doctors and different shit like that. And I always wonder, like, damn, why the fuck do so many of these doctors come here and so many of these reps, these pharmaceutical reps would come here and they would give so much food. Like, they would buy the whole office breakfast and lunch. Or sometimes they would just come and bring lunch, or then they would come and bring like food platters and all the time. Like, it was like so much. I was like, damn, what are they doing? And they was bribing the doctors to write their prescriptions. That's what was going on, y'all. And I was there. I know. So to play this thing about big pharma and all they doing is marketing, they're spending so much money to get these motherfucking prescriptions written on their stuff that they're making that they gonna spend mad bread. They don't care about lawsuits. They don't care if they got to pay $1 billion in a lawsuit because they're making $10 billion off of all of these drugs. Right. So this big pharma, this ex-big pharma shit is so real. It's real, son. This shit real.
I mean, but like I said, the only thing I can say about just things of that nature is or as far as the body period, just you gotta know how to stay healthy or whatever, so that way you don't need to do all of that. A healthy soul, they'll always be healthy to the point where they don't need these things. The only thing I can say is just take your vitamins, eat healthy, know what's good for you, know what's not good for you. Period.
Right. That's a fact. I commented on somebody's page earlier. And they was on there and they was saying something about the tobacco companies, they're mixing some type of dust or some shit in grabba. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some type of feed or some type of shit that they put in grabba that people was recognizing, and it's not good for you to smoke. So what I said is, that's a simple fix. Just don't smoke grabba. So now mad people is on my comment liking my shit and commenting on my comment like, since when did grabba get so fucking popular that niggas want to sprinkle some dried up fucking Fonto leaf in their weed?
So this is what people are saying, the reason why we use that is because it makes the blunt or whatever it is that they smoke and burn slow. So this is why it's supposed to last longer. A lot of people don't know whatever that they've been putting something in that for the longest or whatever. So you can keep doing it, but you're going to run into the wrong bag of it, and it's going to mess you up completely. And this is the reason why I don't smoke. I don't drink. I've been athletic growing up and everything, but I was always doing ramen on the side and everything. And I've just been, just putting in that work or whatever. And then I try to keep just giving people the knowledge to understand that, these things are not everything. You know what I mean? It's something that people do. You can't see somebody doing it and want to do it or think that it's going to fix something in your life or whatever, because you get high and then that same problem that you had is going to be there tomorrow.
That's how you feel?
You understand what I'm saying? Huh?
I said, that's how you feel?
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, I got a question for you. Since you said you was very athletic and then you was doing music on the side, so what's really your passion?
What's really my passion? Like I said, when it came down, it was always just getting people like my thing. Growing up, I had a whole lot of basketball coaches and everything, and I've always loved basketball. I've been playing basketball since I was 4 years old. I've played in just little tournaments and everything. I played high school ball. I made my junior high school basketball team or whatever, but due to other things, I wasn't able to do it. School kind of became first. When I finished high school or whatever, I was supposed to go to Syracuse D2, but you know what I mean, something happened with that too. So, you know, it kept me out here in New York and everything, and I ended up going to Monroe College and everything. So I got papers to go play for them and everything. But like I said, responsibility is getting away. So it became a situation where I had to choose whether or not I was gonna play ball or I was gonna work. And this, like I said, this was around the time when I was in United Nations.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? You know, for anybody that got bills and, you know, got a home, it's your responsibilities and where you lay your head before anything.
Right, right. So what was you doing in the United Nations? Like, what was that about?
Oh, no, I was doing, like, you know, passports and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. So what is your occupation now, if you don't mind me asking?
Confidential information.
That's just a confidential information. That's what it do. Yo. Oh shit! I pressed something. I fucked something up. Yo. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Hold up. Yeah, I just hung up on Dboogz by accident, y'all. We don't want our guest. Yo.
Please leave your message.
Oh, he probably trying to call back. Yeah. So yeah, this Grindhard TV, that was the real Dboogz on the line. I was trying to set it up so we could get him on. You know what I'm saying? Right. Get him his own mic and stuff like that. So we setting that up like this right now. We're gonna try to, maybe his phone died. I don't know. There you go. Boom. Yo.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, we got him. You good? All right, we just want to get Dboogz back in here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, oh shit, what the fuck? You made me forget what I was talking about. You know what I mean?
Nah, we
Oh yeah, I was asking you about your job. All right, cool. So yeah. All right, so look, I want to get into something else because you said I said, what was your full-time occupation right now?
No, I said confidential information. I mean, I produce. And you know, I make my music or whatever, and you know, just other things or whatever. I'm not gonna put my occupation out there.
Okay, cool.
But,
hold up.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I do what I do. You know, and I have my own situation going or whatever as far as my Dboogz All Stars, where I do basketball events. I do back to school giveaways and everything. You know, for, you know, the less fortunate and everything, and I do things to inspire people that these things that can actually, you know, just be done, because a lot of people, they live their life thinking that nothing can actually happen or whatever, but when they see me do it, they like, oh, if Dboogz could do it, right, I could do it. Not looking at me in any kind of way or whatever, but they think it's so hard or whatever, but when they see how I do it or whatever, I inspire them to go out there and want to get it done. You understand what I'm saying?
That's good. You know what? That's what Math was just talking to me about in the beginning. He said that because I was just talking about how I was in the studio and another battle rapper was saying that he could eat me up and he could destroy me on the mic and everything like that. And he don't know that I'm a very confrontational type of aggressive animal. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that to me, like, it sparked something in me to say, let's do it right now. Like, let's battle right now. Like, you saying you could go crazy, but what Math said to me, my producer of the show, because I was trying to get the guy to come here, so I was telling Math about it, and I played it earlier in the show. Math said that I'm an artist that inspire a lot of older artists to continue on doing it if they want to. If they really love this, like how they say they love it, and they got the means and the finances to do it, then they should still pursue music or do something in music. And that's what he said I do. To him, I'm an inspiration for a lot of eldersmen artists that been in the game for a while and still out here making it happen, and I'm still doing that. So I understand exactly where you're coming from with that, because I inspire people to continue going on. I either inspire them or I make them jealous and envious. You understand?
Right, yeah. And I mean, I pretty much that goes off like, cause like I said, I love basketball and everything. But when I see my pops do it, I'm like, yeah, I want to know how to do this. I'm like, Daddy, I'm like, yo, what is it that you're doing? And he was just telling me he was in his composition book and he was just writing. So I'm like, yo, could you show me how to do this? And he showed me how to do it. And since then, it was like, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, now I got to get this done and everything. So let me see what this is about. And let me listen, because I grew up listening to Cypress Hills, Wu-Tang, Big Daddy Kane, Shaheem, I think I said Rakim.
You wind up getting
cool.
you wind up getting some features from some of your favorites.
Yeah. Cool Mo D. A lot of these people, whatever, that inspired me or whatever to want to do it. But I seen it from my pops, and I was always dancing in front of my uncles and them TV and everything, like Bobby Brown's.
Who's your pops? So is he somebody that was in the game before?
Not so. Like I said, I'm from Fort Greene, so he was one of those in Fort Greene that they knew about and everything. So he was always going to his man crib, and they was always recording.
Okay.
So when I saw how he did it, I wanted to do it more. So I ended up getting a composition book and everything, and wanting to do it myself. And me and my boys, big shout out to my boy Sharif and my boy Jay. We was always writing together. And putting music out. Like, I used to take the tape and then put the little tissue up there or whatever, and then put it on and then record from the little, the radio.
Yeah, I know.
That's how we used to do back in the day.
That's a fact.
So, you know what I mean? But,
shout out to Rella Love. Shout out to My Heart 3 on Instagram tuning in and shit. And everybody that's tuning in out there in S.STREET Media Land. We got real Dboogz on the line. The real Dboogz on the line from Brooklyn, Boogz. Get it right, the real Dboogz, and he's calling right now, calling special guest or whatever. He's talking about what inspired him to make it happen. He's talking about his pops and everything. Y'all can call up if anybody got any questions, but we'll get y'all in after Dboogz get off the phone. But we're gonna keep him on practically the whole show, because I want to get into another little segment where I'm gonna play you something and I want to get your opinion on it. You heard Dboogz?
Yeah.
All right, listen.
On Monday, Virgin Records, which happens to be owned by Universal Music Group, revealed that they agreed to buy Downtown Music Holdings for $775 million. So why is this a big deal? Well, Downtown Music happens to be one of the largest independent music ecosystems in the world. They're basically the Universal Music of the independent game. Now, you may already be working with Downtown and not even realize it, because they own the distributor CD Baby, as well as Fuga and Sounddrop.
Universal just brought CD Baby. Universal just brought Downtown Music, who owns CD Baby and Fuga, right? Universal makes power move to run the independent game. So now Downtown, Records is who owns CD Baby and Fuga. Now listen.
They also own the royalty collection company called Song Trust, so you might already be working with them.
They also own Song Trust. Now, everybody's is have to sign up for Song Trust, Sound Exchange, and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Now, Universal just brought these people.
Because of companies like Downtown Music, the independent artists have dominated the music game this year. Now, 62% of all the artists this year who had between 1 and 10 million streams were independent artists.
You heard that?
Yeah.
That percentage of independent artists, that percentage of people that got the most streams were independent artists. So now the major labels are now trying to take over the independent game. All right, listen.
And as of right now, we currently know that Universal controls about 30% of the entire music industry. So this deal would reduce the independents' bargaining power, resulting in fewer options for smaller companies to negotiate fair terms and compete on equal footing, which could lead to higher costs and less choices. To give you an idea what I'm talking about, this year, Spotify changed the way they pay out their streaming royalties. Spotify now requires each song to have at least 1,000 streams within a 12-month period.
So Spotify is saying if you don't have at least 1,000 streams within a year, they're not going to pay you. So if you got 999 streams within a year, so everybody in 2024, if your streams all added up only to 999, you will not get paid. Listen.
So who does this affect the most? You guessed it, the independent artists. Universal didn't even make an attempt to stop Spotify from changing how they pay out these royalties. And do you know why? Well, Spotify's royalty system operates on a pro rata model where all revenue generated from subscriptions and the ads are pulled together. Then they're distributed to the artist based on their share of the total streams on that platform.
So Spotify pays out people off of the revenue that they get from ads and other things. It ain't always from the streams. So if they feel like that you ain't streaming enough within a year, you ain't getting paid. Hold on.
The more streams an artist receives compared to the others, the larger their portion of the revenue pool. If an artist gets, say, 900 streams in 12 months, they don't get paid.
He just said it. If an artist get 900 streams within 12 months, they're not getting paid for those 900 streams because they didn't reach 1,000 within that year. What you think about that, Dboogz?
I mean, when you think about it, they pushing people to work harder in my eyes.
But you know what's kind of weird to me about that? That if you only get paid after 1,000 streams within a year, right? So let's say an artist is really supposed to get paid quarterly for his streams, right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
So an artist would have to get paid. If the artist only gets paid if they get 1,000 streams per year, so then that means they really gonna have to get 1,000 streams per quarter to get paid out per quarter. Because if your streams ain't over 1,000 streams in 3 months, they're not gonna give you the money that you were supposed to get for those, because they're only paying out if it's 1,000 per year, right? So that means all these independent artists that may not get 1,000 streams, then you're not going to get paid at all because you're supposed to get paid quarterly. So you're not going to get paid quarterly unless you're getting at least 1,000 streams per quarter. Right?
Yeah, so it's like 9 times out of 10, you pretty much, you paying for the platform at the same time.
You got to motherfucking pay for ads and get your shit out there. That's what you got to do. That's basically what that's saying to me. You have to really promote and market the shit out your shit. And when it all boils back down to what we was talking about with Master P. Master P, you know, he got his distribution deal through I think it was RCA or Priority or whatever, and he had to have 100 to 200,000. We had to have, that's Grand Laws calling me. We had to have 100 or 200,000 to market your shit. So it's all about marketing all across the board. There's no way you could even like really get away from that. You got to market your shit. You got to have money. So all these artists that want to make it nowadays, y'all got to get money. Get an investor. Go, if you got good credit, don't try to get a loan to go buy a car, you know what I'm saying, or go buy a house. And if you want to go get a house, you can do that and put tenants in it and keep money coming in so you don't have to work, so you can invest in your music. Because then you could take out a loan equity off that house and then you could invest in your music. A lot of niggas is taking out loans for cars and shit. Take out that loan and invest in yourself. That one power move that you make with that money could be your big break.
I mean, with that situation, like I said, man, take care of yourself and do what you need to do so you ain't got to worry about no issues in life, man. The easier it is in life or whatever, the easy, you know what I mean, you can just, you know, go out there and make sure your family good and, you know, just do what you need to do with no problems. I mean, it's always problems, but make the best of it or whatever so you won't have as much problems where you really got to go over there and do this with this, that, and the third person or this, that, and the third company or whatever it might be. That's the way I look at it.
All right, that's cool. All right, well, look, I want to get to another topic. We here with the real Dboogz on Instagram. We going through our segment where we on Instagram right now. We listening to things that we've seen I've seen on Instagram, and we getting people's opinions. We got the real Dboogz that called up, and we going through it with him. So let's see what it is. This YouTuber bailed a random man out of jail, but the man was upset because he was homeless and had nowhere else to go. Check this out.
That's you? Yeah. Yeah, we just bailed you out, bro. What's up?
Come on, man.
No, we just bailed you out.
But why? I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm homeless, man.
We just go around bailing people out.
But where am I going? Come on, man. Why you bailing me out, though?
I'm saying we do like good faith bails and stuff. Relax.
I ain't got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to sleep. It's cold out here.
We gonna get you something to eat.
Find a place how you can get me back in there.
We gonna get you some.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you.
I want to go back in. I don't want to be in the streets. I want to go back in.
You want to go back to jail?
Yes. I don't know why you bailed me out. Where I'm gonna go? Where am I going? I was comfortable where I was at. I ain't gotta pay for no rent. I'm good. Get me back in.
You heard that shit?
Yeah.
This nigga said he was comfortable where he was at. Get him back in there. He got bailed out of jail. And he was like, yo, it's cold. I don't got nowhere to go. I get 3 hots in a cot. I ain't got to pay no rent and worry about nothing. Why the fuck did you bail me out as a prank? Get me back in there. What you think about that, Dboogz?
I mean, like I said, I can't call it. That's not my lifestyle, man. The thing what's going on. Well, some people, I mean, with things that's going on out here in this world, some people rather be in jail because that's where they most comfortable at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you're in jail or whatever, and you know what I mean, you had enough time to do what you need to do, you're doing your time and everything. So in between time or whatever it is that you did wrong, you need to think about exactly what you want to do when you get out. So that if and when you do have the opportunity to go home, you know exactly what you want to do.
You know, a lot of people go to jail for the winter because they don't really have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like when the migrants came in, when we got 10 million migrants that came to America, and most of them came to New York. We got a lot of migrants here, and Mayor Adams and Holcomb and everybody else, and Biden and Camilla, let's not leave them out. They wanted to put these guys up in hotels and give them debit cards, visas with mad bread on it and food stamps and all of that while they're living in hotels that the government, our tax dollars are paying for. You got to understand that left out a lot of our New Yorkers and our veterans and our senior citizens that really don't have nowhere to go, to where now they want to go to jail. And I feel like that shit is the fucked up, most suckerest shit that America can do to its Americans, when they're forcing us to pay taxes and put more than half of our money into whatever they want to do with it. And then the other half that we get, it goes into a bank where we get still billed and taxed. And when we take our money out of ATMs, we still get billed and taxed. And we buy clothes with that money and we still get billed and taxed. We drive anywhere, we still getting tolled and taxed. Like, if you don't have the proper easy pass shit, you still getting fined and billed. But yet there's migrants that came here, millions of them, and they spent a lot of money to put them up and give them nice hotel rooms to stay in and give them nice apartments to be in and feed them and give them clothes and coats and everything. But you got people here that would rather stay in jail than be out free because they don't got nowhere to go. That's what that says to me. How the fuck can regular man, and it was a black man, and they bailed out, it was another clip where they bailed out another black man, and he was happy to be out, but he was saying something about him and his baby moms. She did it spitefully, but the fact that these are black motherfuckers that's going to jail for bullshit, and some of them want to stay in there, when you got all of these foreigners coming here and getting put up in luxurious hotels for years, not just a month or a day or whatever, years, getting their fucking hotel fees paid. Some hotels don't even want to take, like, if you a single nigga out here or single chick and you're meeting people and you don't want to bring them to your crib and you want to go to a hotel and possibly fuck or whatever like that, it's kind of hard to get hotel rooms now because they're all filled with migrants, because these hotels are getting money from the government, steady money. So they're not worrying about waiting around to see if people want to come into the hotels and fuck. They like, we could put these migrants in here and this government is going to pay us endless money, a steady flow stream of money for our rooms for these migrants. And they don't like the food that they was getting. So the city was like, you know what? We're going to give them Visa cards, and however many children they got, that's how it's going to determine how much money they get. And we're going to give them food stamps, and their food stamps will never run out. It's just going to keep compiling up and up and up. Because you can't buy but so much stuff in a hotel, because a lot of the hotels don't even have a refrigerator. They might have went around and started putting little refrigerators in these hotels, but most hotels don't got refrigerators. Some of them don't even got microwaves. So why the fuck would they be giving them so much money on cards to go and buy their own food when where they're cooking it at? This is probably why I see so many migrants cooking under trestles outside. When it was hot, they was all out there with their grills cooking outside.
That's why I said you gotta know what's good and what's not good for you and all of that. Like, you know what I mean? We're grown enough to know what's good and what's not good or whatever. So whatever it is that you need or how healthy you want yourself to be or whatever, you just gotta go out there and get it done financially. You got to know what's up, man. I don't know how else to put it. I'm trying to put it in so many different ways, but it comes down to one. You got to know what you need and what you don't need. What's most important and what's not important. What's relevant and what's not relevant.
So you feel
if it's irrelevant, then kick that to the side or whatever and get what you need that's going, have you being in that position or whatever to be good, man. There's so many different things out there or whatever to make sure that you good. And you got the smart people that's getting it done, and you got the people that just want to be naive to a whole lot of stuff or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You knew what was good for you. You see what you're doing right now.
Right.
And you put that work in to make sure that you was good.
It's a fact.
You got a lot of people that still didn't get that part yet.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even, it's too hard or whatever, it's too much for me. I'm just going to say, forget it, and I'm going to settle for this. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that, because if you do that, you're just going to be one of those that just gave up on life and you didn't make it nowhere. You know what I mean? You got people got kids, people that don't have kids, they got nieces and nephews. You know what I mean? You got people that's family that's on the verge of, possibly, God forbid, passing away and all of that, and they're gonna need your help.
I'm glad you brought that up, my guy, because that guy, Luigi, who shot that guy from the pharmaceutical company, right?
Okay.
He felt that he wanted to do that because I guess somebody in his family was rejected from healthcare, but his grandmom's was already rich, and when she died, she had a trust, and she said that if any of her grandchildren kills anybody or goes to jail, that they're not going to have a part of that money. I think it was $30 million or something like that. So now the father is trying to get the estate or the trust to use the money to fight his case. But in all actuality, like if you wrote on the bullets and your fingerprints and everything and the video camera footage and everything shows you and you're practically caught red-handed and you did that to make a point, like why would you go in court and say not guilty?
Listen, man, like this is why I said you got to make sure you good. If everything you got going is good, you wouldn't have to worry about these things. One thing my pops and my moms told me, a hard head make a soft behind.
But Boogs, what I'm saying is that this young boy who everybody's talking about how he's so handsome and he could have been a model, he could have did this, he could have did that. He had 30 million coming to him, bro. So how was he not good? He probably wasn't good in his mind, in his brain, but financially he was good.
I don't teach his own. A lot of people, I don't know people's mentalities. I really can't.
Well, you could just have your opinion. That's all it is. That's because that's what you want to show for right now, to give your opinion on shit. That's why I'm asking you these questions, because we listening to shit and I'm giving my opinion on it, and I'm asking you your opinion because you on the line with me. So, what do you think about the whole Fat Joe situation? Do you know anything about that?
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna go into some shit, and we're gonna come back to it. This is Poetic Flack. It says Black Twitter wants Fat Joe canceled for saying this on a recent podcast. Now let's listen.
Real serious controversy right now. He's getting heavy backlash all across social media from statements he said on the Mav Hoffa podcast. Now, the statements stem from Fat Joe addressing probably the most heated hot topic debate in hip hop right now. And the hot topic debates actually started from a Tariq Nasheed film that he recently released called Microphone Check. Now, in this documentary, Tariq Nasheed would interview people like Lord Jamar and others, and the movie was based on the premise that blacks and blacks only were the original founders of hip-hop, and doesn't feel like it's warranted to include the Asians, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans when speaking about the foundation and the genesis of hip-hop.
Well, you said that Fat Joe is disrespectful for saying that blacks and Latinos created hip-hop 50-50. Do you actually say 50-50?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's just not true.
That's not true.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Fat Joe, but yeah. I mean, Latinos were around, but you can't say 50-50.
Not at all. Not at all. You can't even say 90-10. I mean, they came later.
Before Microphone Check, I just ran with the narrative that the Asians, the Latinos, with the blacks, that we all helped form hip-hop from the very conception. Tariq Nasheed is saying that's not true. All right, now, I never believed it was actually 50-50 because I feel like that's a far-fetch, right? But I always thought, maybe 70-30, 60-40? Tariq Nasheed is saying it's not even 90-10. Meaning, like, blacks created this shit, like 95% of it, and the Asians and the Latinos can share the 5%. That's what Tariq Nasheed is saying. So, Tariq Nasheed would also say, man, that he believes that people even trying to credit Latinos and Asians for contributing to the conception of hip-hop is a ploy to actually take away credit from black folks and ultimately give Latinos and Asians the full credit for, forming hip-hop and isolating black people.
So what happens is we let people come in and just take the culture and then turn us into guests in the culture, because that's what they're trying to do with the whole Latin situation. They want to go from Latinos were 50-50 to Latinos actually created breakdancing and black folks got it from them. That's where it's going. And that's where a lot of people are like, hey, let's put a timeout on this and back it up and tell the truth.
So
all right, so you heard all of that, right, my guy?
Yeah, I mean, and that's an easy thing to whatever to speak on. When it comes down to these things, like that's not my era. So I can't call it. And like I said, everybody has questions or everybody has statements on or responses on what it he or she might have meant and everything. But I mean, if you don't have the correct information or whatever, or somebody's making an assumption, or somebody had a question to the point where it actually, led to them talking about that when it really wasn't about that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, man. And like I said, man, this is what's going on. We are hip hop. We did it together, and that's pretty much it, man. We made it. Well, hip hop is and everything.
Hip hop was never supposed to be about what race created it. Even though we know black people, we created this shit. But I also remember back in the days seeing a lot of Spanish people in the black communities like enjoying hip hop as well and breakdancing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around, I've been around for a while. Now, I know for a fact that we've created a lot of stuff and a lot of people took credit for shit. Just like, for instance, if you want to get down to it, it's a documentary out there called The Forefathers, where it really tells you where hip hop really started at. And it wasn't
I saw it.
It wasn't really the Bronx, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop was also going on in Queens and Brooklyn as well. But yet the Fab Five Freddy, when he brought the girl out there, Blondie, and he brought the guys who was doing the movie Wild Style, and what's the other joint? What's the movie with Spit and Ramo and all of them, Beat Street and all of that shit? He brought those guys to the Bronx because that's where, you know what I'm saying, like it was real grimy and dirty and shit like that. So when he brought them guys there and they did like documentaries on it, it automatically like put them in a time where it made you feel that it started there, but it really didn't.
Cause that's where they was going outside and they was doing all the break dancing and all of that stuff. And this is when the word hip hop and all of that came around. I know what you're talking about, but
listen, Run DMC and all these niggas from Queens, Grandmaster Flowers and all these guys, they were doing this shit in the early 70s and some of them was in the 60s. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Do It. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the guys, Grandmaster Kaz, not Grandmaster Kaz, damn. The nigga that always played the shit, keep rising to the top. Matter of fact, that guy who did that was from Queens, who made that song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was the DJ, that's fucked up that I can't remember his name right now, but from Queens that was always playing that record at all of the jams and everybody. He practically just got like a whole, they paid homage to him for his Grandmaster Vic. Fuck am I talking about? Shout out Grandmaster Vic out of Queens, New York. That was always his signature is keep rising to the top. Mama, playing that shit all the time. The original joint. You know what I'm saying? The original song. And I opened up for him who did that song right there. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember his name off the top of my head too, but I got that footage. That episode is out there. I opened up for him, Onyx, Positive K, a couple of people at the Queen's Day in Atlanta, like maybe 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Big salute to them and all of that. Right. Like I said, man, whoever they are and what was all, set in stone, big salute to them.
Yeah, but Fat Joe, the whole thing I'm talking about,
creating what we love.
Fat Joe was out here talking a bunch of racist shit about how Latinos did this and that and these dumb niggers saying this and saying that. What you think about this half Cuban Puerto Rican guy calling black people niggers? I don't know if he was saying it if he was talking to them in a derogatory way, say these dumbass broke niggas, he wasn't saying it like niggas, he was saying it like niggers. You dumb broke niggers.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Fat Joe ain't even come out like that or whatever, because like I said, Fat Joe, he's been one of the ones that, that's been in the game for a minute too. So,
black niggas put him on.
Huh?
Black people put him on.
I mean, yeah, like I said, you pay homage to the people that showed you how to do these things or whatever, and that's some of the things that I've actually seen, and heard, or him say or whatever. So, like I said, man, big salute to him and his success. His team.
So you don't believe that he's a racist? That's what you're saying?
I don't like I said. I can't call it. I don't know. I've never seen it and everything, and I'm not going to speak on it or whatever because I don't know the situation.
I'm going to keep it a buck. I feel like every nationality is racist. Every nationality has some racism in them because everybody is pro their nationality. And you're not going to let no other nationality come in and try to disrespect you or play you. You know what I mean? And that's even within your own color. If we're going to talk about colorism. Because even black people, there's black people that don't get along with other black people. Like, for instance, some of the dark-skinned Guyanese people or the Indian brown-skinned Guyanese people don't get along with the dark-skinned Guyanese people. Some of the brown-skinned Dominican people don't get along with the dark-skinned Dominican people. It's almost like when you're black, no matter if you're black Spanish or black whatever, it seems like people trying to make black feel like it's such a bad, you know what I'm saying, indentation. But black people since the beginning of time practically did everything and invented everything. I say this all the time. Who else was gonna, from slavery days, who else was gonna stand in the fields for 16 to 20 hours picking cotton? White people couldn't do that. White people couldn't do that. They would have all been dead from skin cancer, from sunburn. They can't. Yo, if you do your history, when the slaves were supposed to be freed or whatever, all that Juneteenth and all that shit, white people had to round up some of those slaves and then hire them to teach white people how to do stuff, because white people been getting everything done for them for so many fucking centuries or generations of having slaves that they didn't know how to do nothing. They didn't know how to plow the fucking field and plant the shit and pick the stuff and do this and even raise their children. Because Aunt your mamas was raising their children and breastfeeding these white babies with their black breast milk. So how could y'all have hated black people so much when black people DNA was going inside of your babies? A lot of our great-great-great-grandmothers and grandfathers were born from a slave master raping a black slave because their bodies were so much more, you see how black women are. Them titties and asses and legs and thighs is uncomparable. I'm not gonna front. Them Latins, they got some sexy bodies too. Like, and Polish women, they sexy too. But I'm just saying, back in them slavery days, them white women had no comparison to these black slave bodies. And these slave masters felt that these women and men were their property, so they could do whatever to them. If that's not only rape them, make babies with them, do whatever. And you know what? That says something about these white women and Karens and why they became Karens and stuff like that. Because they were jealous that their their white husbands were fucking the black women and men, because these white men was fucking black men too. It was called buck breaking, and they was fucking the black men in the butt too, spreading all this homosexuality. But the women were so fucking sexy, more sexier than their wives, that they were fucking these black slaves and making babies with them. And that's why they made a law to stop, to make white women feel like they're not wrong for killing these black babies, because a lot of the white women were killing these black babies because they were offspring of their husbands and the slaves. And a lot of these white women were beating these kids to death. And this is some shit that they don't really talk about. So they put some kind of law in place that it would stop white women from being charged for beating black babies, because they were jealous that their husbands were fucking these black slaves, and a lot of our great-great-grandmothers and grandfathers were born, and the white wives were beating these babies to death. So they put up a law to stop these white women from going to jail. I forgot what they call it. People could look it up. Everybody that's watching the show, or y'all watching it in a rebroadcast, y'all can look it up. It's called something. I can't remember right now. I was sipping a little bit. It's Grindhard TV's 20th anniversary episode. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone with the real Dboogz out of Brooklyn, and we talking about a lot of these topics. So I know you still kind of young in some instances, so you probably wouldn't understand a lot of shit, but a lot of this shit is true, and it's all facts. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our great-great-great-grandmothers were born because some slave master raped their slave, and our great-great-great-grandmother or grandfather was born. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that shit worked out. And
I mean, I pretty much, like I said, I look at it as if you know what's right and what's wrong, or whatever was done back then, the only way it's going to change is if you change. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? That's the way we as people got to look at life. Regardless of however it went or whatever, this is our generation, and the only way our generation is going to look like the way it's supposed to be is if we go out there and we put in the work and make sure that we good. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you good, and then you help out somebody else. If you're not good, but you putting in work to help, it's like, you know what I mean? Know what you want in life, man. That's how I'm gonna put it. Just know what you want in life and everything, whatever. If you messed up in life, that's because that's what you chose.
All right, so that's your opinion on it? That's your opinion on it? That's your opinion on it?
I mean, it can be changed. Things can be changed. I'm not saying that things cannot be changed or whatever, because everybody got a whole lot of problems. Everybody talk about what's going on and everything, but you got some people that's out there that's just chilling. They know what's up, but they definitely chilling or whatever, and they don't have the same problems that everybody else do due to the fact that they position themselves to be good.
All right, okay. So with that being said, we're gonna leave that alone. Fat Joe, you're gonna get your your just comings or whatever you're supposed to get. Pause. And that's just going to be that. So now I want to go into, what do you think about the Papoose girlfriend, Clarissa Shields, saying she'll fight Remy for $1 after she leaves?
Listen, I don't know, man. Like I said, that's what whatever it is they going through. That's what they going through. I don't, big salute to them, and I hope everything turned out right as far as their lives and everything. And that's pretty much it. I'm more concerned with my life and what I need to do, and like I said, I do the giveaways, and I do basketball and everything. Focus on speaking to different mentors and everything, and just to avoid the negative things that's going on in lives or whatever, because my heart is that big, and that's pretty much the way I look at life and everything. And
all right, so let everybody know when they can hear your new music, when it could come out.
We got something in January. Well, right now I got Gold Clouds featuring with my boy Ali Sheik and everything. Gold Clouds, which is definitely trending right now.
And where that's at? That's on YouTube.
It's on everything. It's on everything.
Okay, so we're gonna get into something. We're gonna get into that record right there. It's
Dboogz,
right? On YouTube?
You said what?
Dboogz on YouTube?
No, I said Dboogz, no Dboogz.
Oh, Dboogz.
Just put Dboogz Gold Clouds and it'll pop up. Definitely have a message and everything, and I believe we had a conversation that night on X's birthday or whatever, how that sound and what kind of message I'm trying to send to the people.
All right, well, that's what it do, my guys. So look, this is what we're going to do. Follow The Real Dboogz on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go into his song right now. You know what I mean? Thank you for calling up, my guy. We're going to play your record right now. We're going to go into a couple records, actually. You know what I'm saying? But I got your joint right here, Ali Sheik and Dboogz. I got it right here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for calling up, my guy. Y'all can follow him on Instagram. This is his new record right now. We're about to go into it. The Real Dboogz and Ali Sheik. This is called Gold Clouds. This is Grindhard TV Podcast. We're going to be back with more. All right, my guy. Thank you for calling up.
Easy.
I'm flying Nimbus. Can you see it? See it? See it? I'm floating on gold clouds, street scheming. Where's the love? I'm flying Nimbus. Can you see it? See it? See it? I'm floating on gold clouds, street scheming. Where's the love? They can't hold us no more. Now believe it. New York City, can you feel it? I'm flying above. I bust through the limits, had to change the kitchen. Upgrade the vision for a different mission, and yet they still wishing that the great can fall. I be the best when it comes to the raw. From them lifetime battles, no way out, but through the big album, my state is natural. This is not a chapter you can reside in. Gorilla, concrete, brown brick jungle, I kept supplying. Open up your eyes, no denying. Gold clouds, we flying. I'm enjoying moments of happiness. A musical attraction, I'm the heat for the action. This is a garden Chapman, vibrating righteous, grinding the night shift. They say they like this, money over hype. Can you see it? See it? See it?
You see, niggas don't be realizing. They be thinking.
I'm floating on gold clouds, street scheming. Where's the love? They can't hold us no more. Now believe it. New York City, can you feel it? I'm flying above. I'm flying Nimbus. Can you see it? I'm floating on gold clouds. clouds, street scheming, where's the love?
Yeah, was never cocky, Bboogz really confident. You not feeling my statements, then my dude, pardon it. Everything I perfected, and I definitely work hard to get. Gotta thank the man upstairs, the one who really started this. Now I'm in a better position, that's where I wanna be. Your life ain't right if you ain't living comfortably. Determination and courage, I always bring that spunk with me. Full with that energy, cause I always got that crunk with me. Was a down bottom nigga, now I'm up some echelons. Hearing me feature, know that the best is on. Letting off shots, don't never get the message wrong, cause I came from the dirt to gold clouds that I'm resting on.
Flying in best, can you see it, see it, see it? I'm floating on gold clouds, street scheming, where's the love? They can't hold us no more, now believe it, believe it, believe it. New York City, can you feel it, I'm flying above, flying in best, can you see it, see it, see it? I'm floating on gold clouds, street scheming, where's the love? They can't hold us no more, now believe it, believe it, believe it.
Watch what, man?
New York City, can you feel it, I'm flying above.
Yeah, you know it is crucial. Yeah. Hey, yo, Mario, make sure my thing ready, you know. Me I send Keisha come pick it up right now. Yeah, yo, Keisha, don't play now. No. Hey, can't play me cause me no Nintendo. Do this long time, me no Prento. Me run the lane and the Enzo. Hot sexy girl with me send go. Pick up with me need na the Benzo. From Mario and Lorenzo. Collect the kind and the Nero. Fresh Cali from San Piero. Girl bring it back to the Negro. Champion Dan man a fuego. Like Mario head me stay so hard like brick. Down inna the hole with me slide and slip. Grab me pull tight like a right hand grip. Ram it in a note with the 2-foot stick. Just like Mario, me a plumber. Me them call me fix them hot shower. And block them pipe make it run for hours. Mushroom head that are my superpowers. Say she want play with the Nintendo Wii. This cost money girl in no run for free. When you forward just a bring come the weed. Soon as you reach me I drop in the seed. After we smoke the marijuana tree. Stress off of your mind me will make you release. All you will think about girl I love and peace. Joy in your heart, happiness in your read. You know why? Yeah, nothing at the mix up. I'm just trying to get my chips up, bricks up, everything crisp up and fix up. Big bucks, got big bars, I got enough guts, real tough. Them say me smart, say me a genius. I'm on a shooting star, me not freeze up. So if them start the war, me not ease up. No care who them are, me a the squeezer. Hey, boy, you coulda be a King Cooper. Say him have a princess, but my thing cuter. Roll with me, call me a real trooper. Look how me clean in a mink suit, yeah. Camouflage do rock, drop top, yeah, they can be a pink joker. Anyway, me go me bring shooter. Me and me army a two girl. Nothing unusual, fi crucial. Boss of the boss is still a pop new talk. Boy draw drop when them see me na me new drag. Girl draw drop for me, them say me too bad.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Yeah. Come on. I really tried to front, but now I'm back at it. I do just what I want because I make classics. Run down, you be a clown, you get your damn ass kicked. My words is too superb, I got this game mastered. What the fuck that rappers thinking, trying to stop my progression? I like the few step in the booth and then I blow up the session. These bars is hard, that's where the God sit down and pray for the blessing. Soon as I preach, it's like I teach, that's why you learning a lesson. Soon as I burst, I come in first and ain't no guessing I'm second. I'm wrecking everything I touch, I grip the mic the tightest clutch. My flow is dope, it's just too much, I rappers just be such and such. Mediocre, okay, can't fuck with me, don't play. You competition away, call me Buffy, I slay. K, rest in peace, this beat got the best of me. This track is C-O-D-D-M-X, it's the recipe, I guess it's me to pay. I'm in 20s like I wanna ask me why I'm so fucking on time. They really tried to front, but now I'm back at it. I do just what I want because I make classics. Run down, you be a clown, you get your damn ass kicked. My words is too superb, I got this game mastered. I fuck the guts and bustin' nuts, y'all bitches coming for second. I grab the mic and I get hype, I only know how to wreck it. to me, y'all weaklings and peasants. But I'm the king, I do my thing, so kiss the ring when I step it. Don't ever disrespect or just accept my back out of weapons. Yeah, you was talking tough, I called your bluff, you crying and begging. You lying and telling, go get yourself dying and yelling. To the Lord screaming, please God stop my body from swelling. I really tried to front, but now I'm back at it. I do just what I want because I made classics. Run down, you be a clown, you get your damn ass kicked. My words is too superb, I got this game mastered.
Yeah. You already know what it is. Your boy Worldarama, Grindhard TV. I just played that joint from Dboogz. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fire, though. I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. That shit was a fire record. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see a video for that. You know what I mean? And then after that, I played the Back At It joint. No, I think I didn't play the Back At It right away. I played some other joint. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, ain't that the guy right there that had the whole situation and shit like that? Yo, he said, no. How's everything going with you, my guy? I'm good. You good? I'm on spot now, yeah. All right, cool. That's what's up. Yeah, so, like, you already know what it is. It's your boy, Worldarama. This is Grindhard TV's 20th anniversary episode. I'm just in here. We had Dboogz call up. I just played one of his records. I played the Back At It record that's out right now off the They Love World project. I played the Nintendo record from Crucial Mr. One Love, who's actually, it's me and his project, the They Love World project. The Love and the World is from Crucial Mr. One Love and Worldarama. You know what I'm saying? We just doing what we do like we do for TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, we probably got maybe like another 20 minutes left to go or something like that, right? 20 minutes or half an hour. You know what I mean? All right. So it's a bunch of things that I want to give my opinion on. You heard? Like it's some things that happen that I feel that it's really kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that whole situation with the lady coming forward and saying that Jay-Z raped her and all that, and now she's saying different shit. Like, I don't know how to really ingest that right there, because the lady got so many inconsistencies with her story, but at the same time, I'm still kind of inclined to believe something because I know what was going on back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So that was a long time ago. Like, I don't really understand how women could come back from like 20 years ago and still be talking about shit. But you know what? I understand that because there was a lot of young boys that was molested by older men or priests back then. And that shit's been bothering them their whole life. And they still come back and say, yo, this is what it is, because it made them predators. These niggas became predators themselves. You feel me? Which is crazy. And this is why one of the things, like I said before, why I feel like Diddy was preying on people and boys and girls, because that priest from that all-boys school was preying on them guys. And Diddy was one of the guys that got preyed on, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Hurt people, son. You know what I mean? And it's sad to say it, but I want to shout out some of the people that's on the live right now. You know what I mean? Shout out Showcase Poppy and his birthday party coming up. Shout out Mac World. Shout out Melly G221. You know, the lines is open, 516-540-1684. Y'all could call up and y'all could say what y'all got to say about a lot of this shit on the live. You know what I mean? The lines is open, y'all. 516-540-1684. Y'all could call right up and say what you feel about it. Grindhard TV 20th anniversary podcast episode. I ain't been on doing podcasting in 20 years, but Grindhard TV's been around. I got a new episode dropping when I was at the Daunion Christmas party. You heard what you said? Yo, I already know. Mac World was goody. Blessings to you, too, and your family, man. You know what I'm saying? But you could call up and talk your shit, too. You feel me? Shout out to my guy, FMI, and Hit the Beat, because they're going to be at the Rabbit Hole tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think Shampoo does that event right there. I may pull up to that later. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of shit going on, man. You know what I mean? But don't forget the new single out there. I'm about to drop one of the newest singles called Sorry. I'm singing now, y'all. I got some singing shit going on. You heard? I feel like doing this shit live on this motherfucker right now. You know what I mean? I'm celebrating right now. I'm kind of saucy off this motherfucking tequila. You heard? Yo, I think I'm going to go live, man. Let's go live. You got me on it? You got my mic and my shit on there? I'm going to sing this song to y'all right now, y'all. Fuck it. I'm having a good time. Give me a little bit of volume on it. Said, I'm sorry, I know I messed up. I'm sorry at the pain I caused. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't mean a thing, but don't give up. I'm sorry, I know I messed up. I'm sorry at the pain I caused. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't mean a thing, but don't give up on me. I'm tired of getting my heart broke. I'm to forgive, but I ain't gonna forget. Word. I'm sorry that I let you in. I'm sorry that you played me. I'm sorry for all the heartache I allowed you to give me. It's crazy. That relationship was based on shit. You played the victim, really tricked them. You manipulate the system for your own gain. Your toxic foul approach to stop my growth like I need road game. You fake your smiles a choke. You should be choke your neck, the whole thing. I won't let you trick me off the streets. The love I have for you retreat. My heart, I take it back, retreat. I don't know why I lose my mind, but I'm always on time. And soon you will see that you're better off without me. Cause I'm sorry, I know I messed up. I'm sorry at the pain I caused. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't mean a thing, but don't give up. I'm sorry, I know I messed up. I'm sorry of the pain I caused. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't mean a thing, but don't give up on me. But I know I was wrong, but I know you kept me strong. And soon as you will see that you're better off with me. And I know that these things won't be easy. And I know all the time we were real. But I'm sorry, I know I messed up. I'm sorry at the pain I caused. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't mean a thing, but don't give up on me. You already know what it is. That's your boy. That's the new single that I'm about to drop tomorrow. That I'm about to drop off the They Love World project. I just did it live for y'all and shit. You heard? You know what I'm saying? What, do you want me to use this one? Okay. So this one, move this one right here. All right. Shit. That shit's acting crazy. The motherfucking mic was acting crazy. Was I sounding good, y'all? You know what I mean? I'm not a singer, but I sing. You heard? You know what I mean? So yeah, don't forget, y'all. We got an event coming up. Yo, Math, what's the next event you got coming up? The 8th, January 8th? Okay, we got the listening party coming up on the 8th. I have Grindhardtv 20th anniversary party coming up December 30th at Hotel 50 Bowery. That's in Manhattan. Monday from 6 to 11. You heard? December 30th, Hotel 50 Bowery. Music by DJ Epidemic. Grindhardtvpodcast 20th anniversary in collaboration with CTM Renoir Dollars. It's going to be a movie. Shout out Epidemic, lawyers and labels, all of the different people that's involved with that joint. Artists pull up, come through, get your video played on the fucking big screen, get your music played in the spot. Epidemic is definitely doing his thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of that. But I really wasn't going to do a party, you know what I'm saying? But my guy Renoir Dollars was like, yo, World, son, you've made a real big impact in this game. And me being a promoter, I feel like you should do a party. And if it take me putting a party together for you, then I'm going to do that. And I was like, you know what, Rem? I fucks with you, so do it. Make it happen. And I'm there. I'll put Grindhard brand on it and everything like that. And we'll make it happen. I'll come there, film, and do all of that other shit and celebrate on a Monday. You heard? You know what I mean? So December 30th, Hotel 50 Bowery, 6 to 11. Music by DJ Epidemic, Remy CTM, Worldarama. We are performing there that night. That's a fact. We definitely doing a set that night. You know what I'm saying? Remwar Dollars got the 10 for 10 and the Collabo King project he working on with Mr. L. Saturdays with Mr. L. More Beats. You know what I mean? I got the They Love World project coming out with Crucial Mr. One Love, produced by Cover, Umbrella Studios, the Lean Brothers. I also got the link between Volume 8 Caribbean infused stuff that's out right now. I also got the joints that I got out from the They Love World, Worldarama's Vision project produced by Blue Diaz. You know what I mean? So we got some shit out there that we're going to do on December 30th at Hotel 50 Bowery in Manhattan from 6 to 11. Music by DJ Epidemic. You know what I mean? Like, we making it happen, y'all. It's not a game. We doing what we do like we do it for TV, so everybody pull up. Nobody can say that they know about it. I'm talking about it. And I'm going to take this little clip right here and I'm going to promote this shit all fucking week. Grindhard TV 20th anniversary is Christmas Day. That's the day Grindhard aired in New York City 20 years ago and it's been around ever since, whether it's on the website, which I'm reconstructing now, whether it's on other people's platforms. Right now, Grindhard TV Podcast is on S.STREET Media, Rough Riders Radio, iHeart, Roku, Amazon, Hard Knocks Life Radio TV. You know what I mean? It's on Grindhard Television. It's on Worldarama the Hoff on YouTube. Still existing. So I don't know what people think when they think that I'm going to stop. The only way I'm going to stop is for me to stop. Nobody's going to stop me. Nobody would ever stop me from doing what I love. And yeah, I do have a comfy career job as well. Yes, I do. And if I chose to not do this, I don't have to. But I love it and I'm going to do it until I get to a point where I feel like I made it, Mom. I made it. That's what I'm going to do. So if I inspire you, eldersmen, rappers that's in their late 40s, 50s and shit like that want to do some shit and keep it going, as long you got motherfuckers out here that spend mad money on reconstructing cars or reconstructing boats and doing it's a lot of grown men out here with hobbies that they spend a lot of money on. I know a lot of them. Niggas that be fixing up old school cars, buying cars for 15 racks and putting another 10 or 20 into it and keeping it or selling it. Niggas that's fixing up fucking $40,000 boats and putting more money into it and selling it. Motherfuckers that got mad. I know my supervisor, shout out to Davey D. I know you be watching my show. What's up? Thank you. He got like 3 black trucks. One is an Avalanche, one is a Tahoe, one is a Suburban. He brought them shits used and them shits look like brand new fucking cars right now. So you got dudes out here that what they love to do, they're gonna do it no matter what. So all you artists out there that may have feel like you're a little bit too old now, or you done had a kid and you got to provide for your family and you can't do this no more, you still can. You absolutely can. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you love. Even if you don't do it as, oh, I'm going to make it big or whatever like that. Just put your stuff out there, you know, get a little bit on the scene and promote it. You know what I'm saying? Do your shows and put your shit out there on YouTube so your great grandkids can see this. They'll see what you had, and you don't know how that will inspire them generations forward. Like, oh, yo, this was great-great-grandpa Worldarama. Like, this what he was doing. Look, he got mad shit out there. And them niggas could fuck around and make it big. Because when I die, you don't know what my legacy is going to leave once I'm gone. So me doing all of this and doing what I love and inspiring a whole generation of people, you don't know who's going to be the next biggest motherfucker after you're long dead and gone. So do what you love, man, and invest in yourself, and it can happen. And with that being said, that's about the end of the show right there. You heard? You know what I mean? Like, it's Grindhard TV. It's your boy Worldarama. This is the 20th anniversary episode. Shout out for the real the real Dboogz calling up and being on the show with me or calling special guests. You know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I mean, DMX family, the widow, the cousins, and everybody. Shout out to Rough Riders Radio for always plugging me in to events like that so I could be there and document stuff. You know what I mean? Shout out to the union DJs and shit like that. Matter of fact, I'm going to have one of the DJs come up here and do his podcasting debut because he always said he wanted to do podcasting. So I'm going to bring him up here, let him co-host with me. You feel me? You know what I mean? Shout out to Janae Butler. She going to be on the show soon. Shout out to Hit the Beat. He going to come on here soon. But I'm going to see them tonight at the Rabbit Hole on 40 Deuce. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Remoir Dollars for putting a party together for me for my 20th. Shout out to Hotel 50 Bowery for having a hip hop events in that joint right there. Shout out DJ Epidemic for staying so consistent and making shit happen in the game where I could come in on a party that he already doing. Pause. You know what I mean? To include me in on it to celebrate my 20th anniversary of Grindhard TV. Everybody that's watching my show or watch this rebroadcast, I expect y'all to pull up the 30th. Also, happy birthday to my sis, Big A. She's having her birthday party in Brooklyn on the 31st or the 31st. I'm going to be at an all-black gala. Me and wifey, we going out to celebrate. You know what I mean? Just enjoy life, man. Let's go into 2025 and really make some shit happen. You heard? I'm going to see y'all niggas next week. Ron Hart. Shout out to that dude Gotti, too. You know what I'm saying? From Loosey, the movie soundtrack. He's one of the guys that the dude Miz plays him in the movie that I'm in that's coming out. I'm also on the soundtrack. Shout out to GQ Beats. Shout out to my guy Kyron Hodges. Shout out to my guy Grand Larceny. You know what I mean? Shout out to Skanks. We was in his studio doing our thing. You know what I mean? It's a wonderful end of the year right now. It's mad shit going on. I'm loving everything, and I'm enjoying life, enjoying everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say happy anniversary to Grindhard TV. We here. We gonna be here till the end. You already know what it is, man. And I'll see y'all at the anniversary party next week. Hotel 50 Bowery in Manhattan from 6 to 11. You already know what it is. Rem, what's goody, my guy? Salute to you. And we'll be back with more next week. It's Grindhard TV Podcast. We out at S.STREET Media Studios. What's up? Grindhard!